Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures, and today I'm going off to do a mudlark. I'm going to check 4 sites across Sheffield area. I don't know if I'm going to find anything, you never do, but it's just nice to be out, it's good fun. So I'm going to have a look at the sites, check the river levels, see what we find. The weather's not too bad, so I'm looking forward to it. And I did do a mudlark a few weeks ago. Wasn't seeming like a lot, but then there was quite a few bits towards the end. And recently there have been magnet fishing videos as well. So I hope you're all well, and I hope to get back to you very soon when I get to the location. So we're back on the foreshore again. Water levels have gone down. Quite a bit of land to go at today. So mudlarking, see what we find today. This spot is well done, but you just never know what's going to wash out on every single flood. So I haven't got my waders today, so I am going to just carefully look on the edges, see what's about, and go from there. There is a few more bricks and that being washed out, and just there we've just got a nice early piece, bone handled, lovely decoration, and that's an early knife handle, 16th 17th century on that one. That's really cool. Oh, I wasn't expecting anything today, but that I'm very happy with. And just here we've got the remains of an old electrical connector and a flagon jar top, but again I'll use them for cannonballs. They're always amazing, they always look good. 1890 to 1920 sort of date, but excellent display stands. There's a vape there that'll be picked up. Don't want them in the waters. There's not really any pipe stems this time at the minute. There's another vape there. Get that out of the environment. And just here as well, I think, yep, it's damaged, but that's going to be a carrier bag I can put the waste into. Bonus. There we go, so waste is now going straight into there, and that can go straight into the dustbin up on the top. So you've got to look in between absolutely every single stone. You never know where things are going to wash out. Just there, seen an old piece of bone. Just there. People use these to make things from. And there's another piece of bone there as well. So we've got a bit of dirty water here, but just down here, very early glass base from a beer bottle, and you can see all the oil in the area as well. Just down here there's actually something there, and it's the old plug centre. That's going to be 1930s 40s in date. Just there's a stone with a hole through it, and because that's pointed, this would be a net weight, so that could possibly be from the 1500s through to the 1700s. They're very, very interesting things, them. Always take them with me. Just down here there's another flagon top. Again, that will go with me. So this here is a part of a millstone. These were used for grinding corn and sharpening knives, sickles, blades, and these predate 1900 because they started going into decline around 1825, and these can date as far back as the 1400s, but often they date into the 1700s in this area. So I've just picked up this rim pottery fragment, basic slip glazed, tin glazed on the inside, 16th 17th century. That's standard cooking ware. And this here is a 1880 to 1910 Victorian stone ink pot. They do make good pen stands. And then there's a very early bone fragment. Again, that'll be used for making handles and things. So on this particular level of mudlark zone, under this bridge here, the water has receded quite a bit. It's left this muddy silt bank behind. You always get bits of fines in between that and the wash from up here. Now all this is deposited material, and there's always something different to find. Every rainstorm, every flood. And this is a non-tidal river, so you do have to rely on waiting for the rains to come and help wash items out so that you can potentially find things. So here we've got branches and twigs that's washed out as well, so there will be stuff recently deposited. It all depends what you're looking for at the time. And just here, it's a bit more pottery, that's more uniform. So the date of that would be early 1800s. Just there. That is part of a rubber hose pipe and a fitting on the end. Now these used to be on World War II stirrup pumps for putting fires out. So that's a World War II relic. That'll go with me. And just on this last bit, there's general washout, a few bits and bobs, but nothing really of note. Right, so not much there, folks. So moving on to the next zone, and hopefully that's washed something up. We'll see. Could well be a short video, this one today. So as I was walking along, my coat just got caught on a tree, and this is a thin waterproof coat. It's completely ripped it open, and there is a bit of other damage on the inside pockets there where they become thread-borne. Sadly, I can't use that coat anymore. I can't put anything in that, so what I'm going to do. It can't be repaired, so we've got a trash can, and so it doesn't get abandoned into nature where it shouldn't be, as you do see a lot of coats like that. It's now into the trash. So I'm down on the other foreshore area, just having a walk around, and I have seen straight away down here there's one piece of clay pipe with some writing on. There's another piece just there. I put things into a box so it's a lot easier. There's another piece. It's a marmalade jar fragment or jam jar, 1900s, early 1900s. Oh, now then, just look in here, in this bit of water, it's washed in, you can see some clay pipe holes. So let's have a look what we've got. I've got to be careful when you go for these that you don't break them. So we've got one here. That's an early one, 1680, 1720. Sometimes as far back as the 1640s on them. Plain bottom. That's nice. You've got one here washed out. Slight decoration on the top, quite a light one. That's going to be about 1880, 1900. There's another one here. Ooh, that's nice. So we've got a highly decorated one. Some symbols on it. I've just spotted there. There's a Freemason's square and compass there. Right, this one will be going over to USA. There's a book on it, some scrolls. Yep, I've got a person in mind for that one. That will go to USA. That's going to be about 1860 in date. I can see there's more in the water, so I'm going to get a stick and come back for them. So I've just found this stick, and I'm going to use that to try and reach for bits that's a bit further out down there. So it is very soft silt, but what I'll do is I'll just try and angle them so I can get them and reach them safely. I don't like to leave them behind. They are beautiful works of art and very interesting social history. So that one there, got to make a stamp on it. Ipswich, just there. And that's going to be late 1880s, maybe 1900. Just having a quick scan in the water. Can't see any more there. I have spotted a couple here. Still some stem on that one. Oh, sinking in the sand. This is the black sand level, the silts. You always get finds amongst that. So there's one there that's got most of its pipe on there. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, that's a nice one. So that one, there's a soldier, sailor on it. So have a look. Yep, there's a soldier on that one. There we are. It's not missing that much of that one. Just here, there's another one. Just here. So just carefully follow down to make sure there's no right, that's not as intact, that one. And it looks like it's almost the same design. There we go. So soldiers, sailors, whatever they are. Yeah, that's definitely a soldier on that. There could be 1860s. Oh, those are really, really nice. Do love finding those. Yep, he's holding a Union Jack flag. So that's a British one. These were issued to the military. There's another one here as well. Just here. Ooh, I'm slipping. Oh, moving. I'm in the water. I'll just lift it out. Try and grab the other one before I sink, because this is starting to give way. There's another one up here. Right, they're out safe. And then I'll go back to them in a second. There's a fishing reel just here. Let's have that out of the water as well. That's just going to corrode, become a mess in the environment. And just here, it's a bit of a pipe, ceramic pipe. But again, there's metal waste on that, so it's going to come out. There we are, we've got that as well. So I'm going to go back across here, make sure I haven't missed any. So I'm just looking. Occasionally you do get some, occasionally you get none. It's all luck of the draw. So just here, something metal here. It's a bit of copper there. Now you do have to be careful on such sites, because you've got to look for water that starts coming in there. Just there's the base of a crucible pot, a larger one. That's going to be Industrial Revolution, 1780s. But I'm just having a look now, see what else, if anything. There's something just there. It's like bone. Yeah, that's a nice big piece of bone. Again, that will go with me as well. And just checking one last time. So the ones we've just rescued, just down here. So those ones, rather plain red one. This could be about 1910. This one, this has actually got, it's got a king on it and a queen. So that's going to be a 1902 coronation, one of the king and his queen at the time. And looking through the silt, I've just seen this down here, this white level. Oh, yep, that's another pipe. Yep, there we go. We've got another full pipe, feather decoration, crisscross, quite chunky, so that's going to be 1890s. That's really cool. Quite a thick one. A triangular stem on that one. It's a bit unusual, normally round. Cool. So I finished that embankment over there. I did get a lot of 16th, 17th, 18th century potteries, and that looked like this, terracotta with a tin glazed slip on it, and this was to make it waterproof on the inside. Just picked up another pipe stem. So you're going to be looking at Tudors, Stuarts and Georgians on that type of pottery. So I've just picked that up. It's a remote kids controller, but there's a battery pack there. I bet that's got batteries in. Good to be out the environment. And just down here, down there, sadly broken, that's another clay pipe, slightly smaller, 1850, 1860, and just there the remains of a lady's shoe, 1880s to 1900, brass copper studded on the bottom. And just here we've got a piece of bone off cut, polished on one side, and you can see the cut marks. Now these are not that interesting as an artifact, but what they used to do with them is make poor man's wedding rings and promise rings. And these were given out in the 1400s to the 1600s, and then a wedding ring or engagement ring would be bought as and when it could be afforded. So found a few more bits of rubbish, some more vapes, e-cigarettes, things like that, some brass, some copper, part of a circuit board, more pottery, the clay pipe stems, I got more of those. I got a few bits of pottery. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mudlarking adventure in an industrial city, Sheffield, England, on the River Don. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you haven't already. I always appreciate each and every one of you, and I do love to read what you've actually put in the comments. And until the next adventure, whenever that will be, bye for now everyone.